Hey guys, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Would you like to see my filled out planners from January through June? If so, keep watching. All right, so I use 3 planners currently. I have a creative journal, I have my work planner, and then I have my big catch-all planner. So I'm just going to go one by one and show you what I did for the first half of the year. And so you can kind of just get an idea of how I use my planners and that I actually do use my planners most of the time. There are some blank pages, but for the most part, I use them. Sorry, I'm very froggy, but I have an iced coffee here. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Okay, so this is my creative journal. It is a classic happy planner. And I started doing this last year, but I really got into it this year. And I love this so much. And I have been kind of like slacking off right lately, but I'll talk about that at the end. Okay, so let's take a look. So first up, I don't really use the currently and the monthly. I could, but I just really don't. I could though. Okay. So this was the first week of the year and I was using the new, I guess it was the Happy Bloom sticker book that had like the plants. And I think I used some of the stickers from Caregiver maybe. Anyway, I love this spread so much. I did some little New Year's doodles there. Look at that. I love that so much. And yeah, so this is when I kind of started like doing bigger letters and then smaller letters. So basically what I do when I do these spreads is kind of put the stickers wherever and then I just write everywhere. So I don't have to worry about like any specific thing. And I like that there's different parts. So instead of a regular journal, and I have a whole video on creative journaling, I'll link up here, but instead of like a regular journal where you just write for the day, this is like different because I sort of write all over, but sometimes I write what I did during the day. Sometimes I write my feelings. Sometimes I make lists of gratitude or like lists of goals and like, it just depends on my mood and what I'm doing, but I can write anything in these boxes. So yeah, this was really, I love this one so much. This is one of my favorites because the colors are just so pretty. And this is when I started using, I guess these are Crayola Super Tips here to match the colors of the stickers. So basically after I create a spread, I will go into my markers and just kind of find some that match it. And then I start and then I keep them aside on my desk so that week when I'm writing in it, I can just pull those markers out and use those. And I started outlining them and I really like how that looks. I think it's really cute. I love the all the feels sticker book, and you probably know that about me because I love yellow so much, and these yellow and green and light blue really appeals to me for some reason. I just really love it. And plants, you can't go wrong with plants. This one got a lot of love, I think because it's so busy. There's so much writing on this one that people, it just appealed to people, and the pastels and everything. These stickers were from the wellness sticker book, I think. One of the wellness sticker books. And I do like that one. And this was when this got a whole lot of love when I decided that I was going to cut these long decorative box stickers and just place them diagonally. I'm sorry, I'm not talking well this morning. I haven't, it's early. Let's just put it that way. It's a little bit early, so I'm a little bit off. Sorry about that. But anyway, I just love this so much and everyone seemed to love that. And a lot of people copied that and credited me. And I thought that was really cool, but I think that's so fun. It took me a really long time, but it's really fun. Also, I used a lot of stickers for that. Just saying. Okay, so some of these are going to be covered because obviously it's my journal, so some things I like to keep private, and that's just how it is. But this one, these were stickers from Aisha's Plans, and I really like this one. I combined it with stickers from Happy Year, I think, or maybe there was a Color Story one, I forget, but I just think it's really cute and wintry, and like I love light blue, and I used this washi tape to make stripes across the page. I don't know, it just really appeals to me. I like this one a lot. This was Valentine's week, obviously, and I decided to bring a piece of cardstock all the way across the middle and then put these pressed flower stickers across it, and I think that's so cute. Also love how I made the doodles. I love the doodles so much. So this was a fun week to fill out. This one, I started off by like choosing this sticker, and it said "You're golden," and I thought I'll just put it in the middle of the page, and I thought, why not emphasize that? So I made these lines, and then I decided that I was going to write around it and kind of write in a circle, you know. So I really like that, how it's empty here and then all the writing's up here. I thought that was different and fun. And of course it's yellow, and I love yellow, and I did a really cute reel on Instagram and a TikTok where I used the Harry Styles song Golden, and I like that so much. But I love this one. Okay, so so this was after my breakup with my boyfriend. We are since back together, but we broke up at the end of this week, and so I couldn't even write these days. And when I went to write on Wednesday, I just didn't want to write for the days that were bad. And sometimes bad things happen in your life, and you know, you can choose to write, you can choose to not write. I chose to ignore those 2 days, but when I look back in my planner, I know that those were the days that I was very, very sad. And not that I wasn't sad, you know, after this, but those were like extremely hard days for me. And I thought, I'm just going to leave them blank, and I'm going to know what that means. So that's what I did. I really like this spread though. This was from the Pressed Flower sticker book, and I think it's so pretty. The colors are beautiful. I love this. Darling, you're different. I love everything about this. And I really would have, if I had filled it all the way up, wouldn't it be pretty? But it's still pretty. Okay. All right. So this was from the what's it called? Happy Plans sticker book? Oh, I always forget that one. These really pretty pastels, which I really like. I made some stripes. This was a planning thing kit. I don't love this one, and it's not because of the stickers. It's because of my writing in this. For some reason, I just don't like it. And maybe because I didn't use any color in the writing, or I had lines in this one. And I don't love lines in my journal, and I don't know why that is, but that's just me. Or maybe it's because the stickers are here and like all the writing's here, but for some reason I don't love it, but it's still cute. This was the new colorful Leopard sticker book that was new at the time. And this isn't one of my favorites, but it got the job done, and it's kind of cute. It's just a little busy for my tastes. I like this one though, and of course probably because there's yellow in it, but I love a good yellow and turquoise spread, and this is no exception. And Jasmine's over here. She's really pretty. So I kind of like the bigger stickers. I'm really into like the big Mambi stickers, and this was one of those. And because it kind of breaks up like the look of your spread, and I love like the flowers around her. I don't know, it just feels really good. And the yellow, of course. And I just love the writing, and so I really like this one. All right, this is one I do not like. If I'm being honest, I don't like this one at all. And it's not because of the stickers. These stickers are from Live Love Posh, and I like the stickers. That's why I used them, but there's something about it. I just don't know why I don't like it. I'm thinking maybe it's these feel very busy, the words here, or maybe it's the colors I use. I'm not a big fan of like pink and blue together for some reason. I don't really know why, but it's not really my thing. And so I just don't like this. And I don't really like my writing in it. I don't like anything about this. Plus, I didn't write on the weekend. Not that that matters, but you know. This one I do like, and this is one that I did not like when I, like before the pen. I really wasn't a fan. This was a patron video for my Patreon members. After I made it, I was like, I don't think I like this. But then I wrote in it, and I started liking it. It's so weird. This was the Indigo sticker book, and these flowers, I always forget where they're from. I feel like they're from, what's that one? They're either from like the floral Be Happy box, the black and white, Be Happy box one, or they're from, I forget. I'm sorry, I forget. But if you, no, you can't watch the video. It was a Patreon video. I forget where it's from. But anyway, I decided to make stripes, like one strip on either side to take up those boxes. And I think it's really cool. Like, I don't know. It was a weird idea to combine it with the blue, and it was kind of risky because I was just like, I don't know. I don't know how I felt about it. I just thought it was weird, but then afterwards, I think it's so pretty and just really classy, you know? So I really like this one. Just saying. Okay, this one just didn't happen this week. It didn't happen. I don't love the spread either. It was the Womankind sticker book, which I like, but this was just kind of blah. This was also a Patreon video. A lot of these from now on have, actually, probably most of these have been Patreon videos because I don't do a lot of classic Plan With Me's on my channel since I started doing the custom spreads. So you see a lot of classic Plan With Me's in the custom Patreon spreads, but like my Plan With Me's, you don't get as much anymore just because I can only do so many videos, you know what I mean? So Patreon, they get like, it's the $20 and up patrons get a whole bunch of junk, and then they also get like exclusive videos. So that's what these are. And so they get about 2 of those a week typically. I told them 1, but I give them 2. So this was one of them. And this was probably one of them too. So this is the Jungle Vibes sticker book, which I thought I really loved when I first saw it. But after making a couple spreads, I'm just like, like I don't love it. But, and this is a little much for my eyes even. But, it's still cute. It's still cute. It's just a lot. It's a lot to take. And I think it's also the way I wrote in it. It doesn't feel very organized compared to some of the other ones earlier in the year. I feel like I got worse writing in it. Like, not worse writing in it, but like, I don't like it as much towards the middle of the year. And I don't know why. Like, especially, I got in a groove, like, starting from like here and here. This is like organized very well. Do you know what I mean? It just feels organized. So if you compare like this to this, and I don't know if I'm writing like smaller or what, but I don't like it as much. I don't know. So this one was fun because this is the spread where I found, this was a collab with Happy to Plan with Desiree, where we did like a no sticker spread. No, not no stickers. Wait, was it no stickers? Yeah, I guess it was no stickers because these aren't stickers. They're scrapbook paper. Oh, wait, I put a sticker there, but that was after. That was after when I was writing it. So this stuff I found in my basement in my old calendars. And this was so much fun because I went through and found like actual concert tickets and my prom ticket and stuff. And I know like, okay, and that's like my junior driver's license. And I know that you're probably like, well, why'd you cut that stuff up? Honestly, it was just sitting in the basement and I was never looking at it anyway. So now at least it's somewhere where I will look at it, right? If I'm flipping through old journals. So I really like that I put that stuff in here. This was also the week I got back together with Mike, so that was a happy week for me. Obviously, I should have glued those together. This is a fun one. I really like this one, actually. This was also a patron one, I believe. But this was, these were stickers from one of the old student sticker books. It's like one of my favorite ones. And these are so bright and colorful and fun. So I decided to just make this area at the bottom and only right at the top. Also, this was the first week that I used, it was actually the pages that came with this Yay Seasons Planner. These are the pages that came with it. They are lined. It's a lined vertical, and I never did that before, so I thought I'd try it, and I really like it. Even though I said I don't really like lines in there, I think I meant like I don't like it when I draw lines myself in there, but this one's really fun and it appeals to me just because the colors are so vibrant and I'm someone who loves a lot of color. Now that being said, I also loved that gray and peach spread, so I guess I like it all, but for some reason bright, colorful ones with a lot of yellow and stuff really appeal to me. This is a special week because this is the week Mike and I went to Nashville. It was our first real trip away together, and it just means a lot to me. And I also really like the colors in this. These are stickers from the Good Vibes sticker book, and I think they're so pretty. And I combine them with this Archer and Olive washi tape, which is so pretty and classy. And I just love everything about this spread. It got a lot of hearts on it. We had a really good time in Nashville, so this means a lot to me. And yeah, and then and then I was busy. Okay, so every time I go away, just as with any job, you come back and you're swamped, right? So I came back and I made this spread, and these are stickers from Caregiver Plan, and they're beautiful. And I like the spread. I mean, it's box heavy, but I love it. And I wanted to write in it. I just was so busy after my trip that I just did not have time to write in it. And this is kind of when I started going downhill. I told you in the beginning of this video that I have been not using my planners, not using my journal as much as I had. And I'm slacking off a little bit. And I'm going to be totally honest with you because I always like to keep it real here on my channel, you guys. I've been slacking. And some of the weeks you'll see now I've been decorating and I'm not writing in it. And then I think that happens to the best of us. And honestly, we get busy in life, right? And some seasons in our life are crazy. And right now I went to Nashville, I had that vacation. And then 2 weeks later, I went to Florida and I had that vacation. And then I came back and I was planning Heather's wedding, my daughter. So it got crazy, and I'm just sort of starting to like try to come out from all of that. And so I'm still not writing in it as much as I'd like. So I'm being honest, but yeah. Anyway, I decided to decorate a currently page in this because I'd never done that. And that was really fun. That was also, I think all of these are patron videos, honestly. Okay, so again, honesty. First of all, I hate this spread. Just say, I made this for the patrons, and I told them, I'm like, in the video, I was just like, by the way, I don't think I'm even going to post this on Instagram, and I'm not like, definitely not posting it after the pen, but I'm not even posting it before the pen probably. And then I ended up not writing it in anyway. So I wrote nope. In fact, I just wrote that today when I was going through this. I was like, I'm just going to write nope because I didn't write in it. Anyway, I don't like this spread. I don't know. It's all over the place. It's weird. I think if I had written in it, I would have liked it. Sometimes if I make a spread and I think it's ugly, then I write in it and I love it. Other times, not so much. So I did write in this week, though. This was the week that I went to Florida with Heather Kell and Marielle and Elise, and we had such a great time. And I actually brought my planner on vacation with me, which I hardly ever do. But since we were with planners, I thought I'd bring it, and I'm glad I did. I brought like a couple of sticker books and some markers, some pens, and I'm glad I did because I did fill this out while I was there because I thought I would forget what we did. So I wrote down like some of the things we did, and I used Stick Girls for the first time and named them all. That one's me, and that one's me. But now I'm wearing contacts, you guys. I started getting contacts, so that might not be me as much anymore. Another one I don't like. What was I thinking? But also, and also this is kind of like a pattern. Like if I don't love it, I'm not writing in it, right? I don't know why, but, and okay. So we have a pattern. I told you, I was up front. I'm like, I've been slacking, and I have been slacking. Okay. So, but this is really pretty though. I like this one. This is a Planny Thing kit. This was like the beach one. I forget what it's called. Beach Vibes or something. And it's so cute. I really like it. I wanted to write in it. And I just didn't. What can I say? And then we're into July. So I actually took all of the July through December out and put in another planner. And I think I've only written in 1 week in July so far in my journal. So if you're feeling like, oh, I'm such a failure because I'm not writing in my planners, you're not alone. Sometimes it happens to all of us, and I'm not going to fake it. And like, sometimes I will back plan. Like if it's recent, like say I didn't write for a week, sometimes I will go back and write for that week. But I don't always, and at times it just will get too far away, like 2 weeks, and then I'm like, well, I don't even remember, so I'm not gonna write then. So it happens to the best of us. So it will happen. You just have to like understand that and then kind of move forward and just start again. And that's kind of what I'm starting to do now. But I just thought I would be honest and tell you that because that's part of planning. Okay, next up, let's check out my work planner. So I use a classic dashboard for work, and it works really well for me, although I'm starting to have a little bit of issues with it, and I'll talk about that. In my work planner, I use the monthly for planning out my videos for the month. And I was color coding, so basically like the blue is filmed, the purple is edited, and the yellow is uploaded. And I was doing that, but then I got out of doing that, and now I'm like all over the place, and I don't know why I got out of doing that, but we'll talk about that too. So I try to plan out my monthly videos ahead of time, and sometimes I do a couple months ahead of time, but it's a loose schedule, and sometimes things switch around, at the last minute. I do share the schedule with my patrons, like all of my patrons. I'll just like typically before the month I will post it on there so they know what's coming, which is fun for them. But then like I always tell them, like, take it with a grain of salt because I might move things around. I might shift. I might decide not to make a video, or I might decide to make a different video. So it's all always interchanging and moving and all of that. I think this was a social media sticker book. I forget what that's called, but so basically how I have been using this planner is this is what I need to film, this section. And I like using the dashboard because it's broken out into sections for me already. So this is what I need to film. This is Patreon stuff. This is typically affiliates and sponsorships. And then this is like general to-dos, okay, that like don't necessarily fit into any sort of section. And then down here, I've been switching it up. I might do like certain big goals for the week or just whatever. It changes every week, it seems. Over here is where I have my videos that are going up on YouTube. And then here I started out the year doing like 2 posts on Instagram a day. And those are my posts. And C means color and W means white. So colored background, white background, because on my Instagram feed, I will switch between color and white, color, white, color, white, because I like how it looks aesthetically. So that's what I've been doing. But I'll talk about how it kind of has migrated a little bit. So as you can see, I do use my work planner. I cannot do without any kind of work planner, because it's very hard. There's a lot to keep track of. And I actually really like this setup a lot. These were the Savvy Bee stickers. I did like a video on this. They were a sponsor. So there's not a lot to say about this except, this planner is super functional for me. Again, this is a planner that pretty much patrons get these videos because I usually can't fit them in on my channel, although I really should post more of these because they're dashboard, and I know a lot of you guys like to see dashboard. Let me know in the comments if you really want more dashboard videos because I keep forgetting to do them. Okay, so in February, I got real busy. This is when I started going, I don't want to say crazy because that's like, but I started taking on too much in February. January was ramping up. February got crazy. And so what I decided to do, I was breaking things out into like Patreon and this is when I started doing a lot of TikToks and TikTok and Instagram. And I was trying to break it out. That's why I did the line. So these down here are like Reels and Instagrams. I mean, not Instagrams. Excuse me, coffee time. I drew a line because the top was going to be YouTube and the bottom was going to be TikTok or Instagram. Or maybe it was Patreon. No, maybe the bottom was Patreon. I don't know. But then I was like, well, no, I need more sections. So then I started using, what's the matter? I think her battery isn't working to open their door. Oh my God, bad news. This is the collar for her automatic dog door. Guess what? It's not working, and I changed the battery, and it's a new battery. This is very bad news for me, people. I got to order one today because that's a real problem. We're going to hear a lot of crying on my channel. Oh boy. Okay, well, it is what it is. Anyway, as I was saying, I needed to keep track of more because I was doing more. I was doing too much. My word of the year was balance, and I wasn't listening to my word of the year. And I went crazy. And so I started planning on separate calendars. I printed out calendars. First, I was using the long weekly pad from the Happy Planner, and then that was even not enough. And then I started printing out a calendar for each social media and writing them in. And I had 6 different calendars. It was crazy. Anyway, so I stopped filling that out, and that's why I had different calendars going. Okay. So then I realized that was too much, and I was back to this calendar in February. I was definitely still, wait, was that February or January? Oh, I'm confused. Oh, okay. Oh, I was planning Instagram content. I don't know what I was doing. All I know is I was taking on too much because look, I have 2 February dividers here. I decided though to use, I guess what I was doing I probably put another monthly in here because I was going to use this for Instagram and TikTok, and this for, I don't know, for YouTube and Patreon maybe. And then I decided not to do that. Okay, well, whatever. That's neither here nor there. I don't really remember what I did. I also started deciding I was going to do these every month and checking off which ones I put on here. It was getting really complicated. So anyway, wait, what's this? Oh, okay. So this was a little cute spread. I think these were from the new Biz Babe sticker book at the time. Yeah, probably. And yeah, so I'm still obviously using the heck out of this. I'm using these the same as I've been doing, and it's been working for me. These are really cute flower stickers. I like this spread. So in this planner, I tend to put less stickers because I use it more. This is super functional for me. I need a lot of room to write. This week, I obviously stopped tracking here, but I think that's because I was tracking on those other places. Do you know what I mean? So that's when I sort of got out of writing in my Instagram posts on here. And I also started using a separate Instagram planner called Plannily at this time. And so then I decided I didn't need this, but now I've since not been doing that again. So work planning and social media planning, all of that is really, it changes, it flows and changes, and you find what works for you, what doesn't work for you. I still really haven't figured it out, but I'm working on it. This was a Planny Thing kit. It's really pretty. I love these hexagons, even though I didn't write in them. Okay, so honesty here, right? Do you know which week this was? This is the week that my boyfriend and I broke up. So we broke up here, and then I didn't work this week. I took it off. I couldn't work, and luckily I have a job that I could take off, and I just didn't feel like I could, and I needed a mental health week, and that's okay to do. That being said, love this spread. I think it's beautiful. Isn't it pretty? I have a real problem decorating the dashboard. I know it might not seem that way, and I think that's part of why I don't put dashboard plan with me's up on YouTube very often, because I just feel like I'm not great at it. But this one I love, so at least there's that. Okay, now we're into March. Same deal and same deal. This week, I did work this week, but I just didn't feel up to decorating this planner or writing in it. So I was kind of like half-assing my job this week, I guess you could say, because I was still just like real upset about my personal life. This is another week I didn't write in because of that, but I did decorate it. And then I think Allie dropped a pen on this and it kind of went like, I don't know what happened, but this one's pretty. This was a Patreon one. I mean, all of these are, I guess. And then these are stickers from Caregiver Plan, I think. I forget where these are from. I don't know if these are from Live Love Posh or Caregiver Plan, but I really like this color combo. I find that with this planner, having the color here is really challenging because I have to like try to match it every time or cover it up, and I don't really like covering it up, so I have a little bit of a problem with the color. So I really need to get a new dashboard that does not have the color there, but I don't have it yet. And so you can see I started working again. I've started getting back into it. This was like using really old stickers. You can kind of tell with these. These are like the old ones from like the Rainbow Sticker Book, or those back in those days anyway. But I thought I'd use some of the older stickers to get rid of them, you know. Let's see. Yeah. So we're into April now. And obviously I always use my monthly. I can't live without it. This one was really fun. This kind of, I was just planning to use these, but not in this way, and it just kind of took off, and I really like it. Again, using some of the older stickers, and these were from, I guess, like one of the Happy Memory Keeping books. And you can see I'm not using this for Instagram posts anymore. And I think what happened here is my breakup was kind of a wake-up call a little bit. And when I started easing back into work, I started deciding that I was taking it too far before, and that I had kind of gone off the deep end, like trying to be too ambitious. And again, the word balance came to mind. My words of the year are balance and build. And I was building, but I wasn't balancing. And so this became more balanced. So I stopped doing 2 Instagram posts a day, and I started doing 1 Instagram post a day, or even 1 every 2 days. And I know that that's a big difference. Like, I cut my content in half, but you know what? I don't think it matters that much. I was like struggling, and I was like, I've got to put out this post. I got to put out 2 posts. I got to put out a reel every other day. I've got to, and I got to the point where it was just too much. It was too much. I was working all the time, and I don't want to do that. So I started taking more time off. So these weeks in the beginning, like after my breakup, when I was getting back into working again, I was taking, some days I would take half days, or I was just working less, and I was happier. I was happier. And there were some days where I would work late, but you know, January, February, I was working late every day, and I was working every weekend. And I don't want to be that person. So I started cutting back. So I didn't need to use this section necessarily for the Instagram posts. Although I started getting a little bit confused and forgetting some posts, and I'm still kind of doing that. I hope I'm explaining myself well, but I guess I just don't know now what to do. I'm kind of like in this weird thing where I'm using daily sheets too, or I'm doing like brain dumps. So this isn't quite working for me anymore. I don't know, but so you can see this week I didn't hardly use it at all. I really like these stickers though. And so I'm using this side more now for like events, for work things, meetings, and live streams with patrons, and like Zooms, and release dates and stuff like that. And you know, that's good, but I do probably need some place to put my Instagram posts, so I probably should start writing on that again. So these are stickers from that I forget what that book is called. Maybe that's Happy Plans. I don't know. You know, they all start to sound familiar after a while. I was also testing pens up there. These are I really like this spread. I think it's so pretty. It reminds me of a bedspread I had when I was a little girl, a Mary Mecco bedspread with these like vibrant flowers and bright colors and big, you know, it's kind of 70s-ish. Okay, so we're into May. Obviously, I don't care about the colors of anything, and I don't care about writing neatly either. So that should be said. This is my normal handwriting, just so you know. Like, I know you see my pretty handwriting. That's not what I do when I'm just jotting things down. This is how I do it. Like this right here on the side, that's my normal handwriting right there. And I'm okay with that. Like, it's the handwriting that I can't read all the time, but it is what it is. These are so pretty. This is like those new tie-dye stickers. I love this spread. I think it's so pretty. I love what I did here. Yeah, it's really cute. This one too I liked. So this was surprising because I combined the indigo sticker book with the pressed florals, and I didn't think I'd like it because, like I said before, I don't love blue and pink together, but this one really appeals to me for some reason. Yeah, so I like this one. And this is when I was going, and maybe this was when I came back from Nashville. Like, this was the week when I got home, I think. Or was it the week when no, I left. So I was busy. So I've noticed if I get really, really busy, what I do is I brain dump and I put it on daily sheets and I make lists. So and I know that seems counterproductive, but when I'm super busy, I don't use the planner as much. I don't know. Is anybody else like that? Because I feel like constrained and I just want to like get everything out of my brain. That's kind of how I am actually today. And look at this. This is the week I got back from Nashville and I was swamped because I was trying to catch up and also I was trying to catch up and I was leaving for Florida in a week and a half. So I was trying to catch up and also try to prepare content for when I left. So I was real busy this week. And some weeks you don't have to decorate. If you're super busy and you don't have to write neatly, that's my real writing. And that's okay. So don't feel like you have to decorate every week if you're busy, but use it though, you know. I feel like on the weeks some weeks I decorate and don't use it, and some weeks I don't use it. Some weeks I decorate and don't use it, and some weeks I use it and don't decorate. Isn't that weird? I think that's kind of weird. Okay, so that's it for my work planner. Whew, this is a long video. Okay, so now we are into the big catch-all planner, and this is my favorite one because it's the big, and you guys know I love the big planner. This is my currently page for January with plants, which I love, and yellow. You know I love all of that stuff. So in 2021, I decided to start doing something different in my monthly every month. Actually, maybe I started that in 2020. But I just started doing different things to show you guys different ways to use it. So this was a memory planner January. I don't even know if I posted this on Instagram, but this is like, I love this because it's just kind of like a journal, but it's for the month. Just things that happen every day. I love this so much. So I use these giant numbers and like I drew these champagne glasses and I just think it's so pretty, and I love a good pink and black spread. So this is one of my favorites. I love this. It's just happy. And I was also like happy, like it's 2021, like let's celebrate, right? Because 2020 was not the best year in the world. So I was really happy to make this and start the new year. Oh, Bumble wants to come in. Hang on. Stay tight. Hang tight. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, girl. I know, it's not working. I'm sorry. I gotta order you a new one. That's crazy. All right, so this was the new Caregiver sticker book. And I started the year out thinking I was going to learn lettering this year, like brush lettering. And I started trying it on here, and I just couldn't get it. I was frustrated, so I don't love this spread. And I was practicing every day up until like March or end of February when everything went downhill, and then I just stopped practicing lettering, so I haven't been doing it. I said I was going to do it in my lettering planner every month, or every day. Wow, my brain I had just had a brain fart like completely. Anyway, I stopped doing it and I need to get back to it. Chickens. This is when I was throwing down the chickens. You remember this? Oh snap, we were throwing down chickens. If you are someone who watches my videos, you remember this one. This was funny. And this is the one where I almost put in some thyme and some rosemary. stickers because I was going to make lemon chicken, you guys, but I decided that was too morbid or too much for maybe the vegetarians that watch me, so I decided not to do that. I did put lemons in there though. It's kind of lemon chicken, but I didn't put the herbs in. I thought that was taking it too far. This is one of my favorites this year, just because sometimes I like a good like mono chromatic spread. Like this one was just light blue and black, and something about it appeals to me. Also, I really like my handwriting here. Sorry, taking a sip. I did a little ombre on these letters over here. I don't know. I just love it. I love a good like winter spread. I think it's just really cute. Oh, I'm going to say like, this is my favorite like in every spread because I did a lot of cute spreads this year that I love. But Bumble, come on. I mean, you can't go wrong when you have your cute puppy in your spread. I loved this one so much. And I'm a real big fan of like red and turquoise stickers because it feels very vintage, feels 50s, you know? And I really like this a lot. Like I love it. So I love this color combo. I want to do this color combo again actually soon. So here is my currently page for February. Not really a favorite, but it did the job. And this one, okay, so this one I think I was going to do, I forget what I was going to do this month. I had something, maybe I was just going to do a regular monthly for this. Anyway, I never filled this out this month, and that's okay. And then I said, I still love and accept myself, flaws and all. I liked this monthly. It was pretty, but I just didn't do it. And sometimes that happens. And again, it's life, you know. We're not always going to be 100% perfect 100% of the time. We're not always going to be 100% in our planner 100% of the time. And I feel like if people are telling you that, then they're probably not telling you the truth. They might be back planning. And of course, I might be wrong about that because maybe I'm different than other people. But that, you know, sometimes I do back plan. But typically, though, my weekly spreads, I pretty much always write in. Sometimes I write in them a little bit late. Like I might start writing in Wednesday or Tuesday some weeks if I'm like real swamped. But I typically try to sit down Sunday nights and fill out for the week or Monday mornings. So I do use this planner, you know, pretty much consistently. There's been a few weeks, again, when things happen in my life, and you'll see when things change. But for the most part, I'm in this planner all the time. Okay, so I love this. This one, and I don't like purple that much, but this one really appealed to me. I took some scrapbook paper, and it's like Jane Davenport, and cut it into strips and just put it here. That was like the starting point. And then I took off from there, and I had a little like struggle with this one. I remember, I think I put a bunch of flowers on and I took them off again and changed the flowers, but I love how it turned out because this color combo is really cool, don't you think? Like it's just different. Really like this a lot. And this is when, again, when I started doing those letters and outlining them, which I really like. This is Valentine's week, and we have Mickey and Minnie. Oh, and this is the week that I figured out that I can change colors of my stickers with acrylograph pens. And if you guys aren't familiar with acrylographs or my channel, you probably are, but this is what I mean. These are Archer and Olive acrylograph pens. And yeah, I love these. You can get these with code PWB10. You can get it for 10% off. But I discovered, oh, this is the exact one. I just pulled it out. How lucky. So her Minnie's skirt, I think, was blue here and here. And the shoes were yellow for both of them. And not for this one, I guess, for this. Okay, so they were yellow shoes here and blue dress here and here. I colored it. I changed the color of the sticker, like, and it looks good. Like the shoes, I can't believe they were bright yellow and I colored them in white. And it's because these paint pens are opaque. So you can take any sticker, including the clear ones. And when I found this out, it was a game changer. I'm not kidding you. I was so tickled with myself. I made like a TikTok out of it. I was like, this is so freaking cool because it's a game changer. Like if I don't like a sticker now, with the color or if it doesn't match my spread, I can still use it and color it in to match my spread. And since it's a paint pen, it goes on so smoothly that you really can't tell when you're like upon first glance. Like if you look super close, you can, but like you can't really tell that I changed the color of it, right? It was a game changer for me anyway. If you're going to try these, I would recommend starting, if you can't buy all the sets, they have 0.7 millimeter and they have 3 millimeter. So I would recommend the 0.7 millimeter if you're going to be coloring in stickers, because you can get, and they're like really small. And I'll show you the difference in the tips. Let me see if I can find one. Okay. So this, wait, that one I probably didn't start. Did I start that one? Yeah. Okay. So this one is the 3 millimeter. Okay. And this one is the 0.7. And I should let me know if you want me to do a video on the acrylograph pens and how to use them and like the different tips and colors. I can do that. So you can see this one's much smaller, so it's going to get into those tiny areas. And the 3 millimeter ones are good for doing like bigger areas, but so I like them both. Anyway, I was so thrilled that I discovered that. I'm sure I'm not the first one to discover that, but like I felt like I was, and I was like, whoa, my mind is blown. So I love this spread. Obviously, we broke up the week later, so I had crossed this out, things I love about Mike. I still love these things about Mike. We are since back together, so I look at this and I'm like, ooh, I shouldn't have crossed that out. I mean, but it was, it was what it was. Okay, this was so cool. So I love this one so much. This was like, was this a collab with someone? I don't know. Anyway, this feels super dreamy. No, I think this wasn't a collab. I think this might have been a challenge, or maybe I asked my patrons for, I forget. Anyway, this was like really, it's dreamy, isn't it? I love it so much. Oh, maybe this was a collab with Plan with Elise. I think it was. I think we asked our Instagram followers to pick our sticker books. And I think this was a combo of Stay Wild, Farmhouse maybe, and like Simply Lovely. I think it was those three. And it was neat to see how she did it and how I did it. And I love it so much. And I love the pen color here. Like everything about it makes me happy. Oh, but this was the breakup. Okay, this was the breakup. So I X'd out some of the days and then I didn't write here. But this was I guess this was Planner's Anonymous paper, which is so pretty. And I combined it with, I always forget the name of the sticker book, but it's one with the darker flowers, and some craft paper from Archer and Olive. And I did some lettering, and it says, and then I wrote, can't write in here this week, but I do know I'm so grateful to have such supportive family and friends all around me. I will be okay. So if I don't write in it for a week, sometimes I'll write a tiny little note about why I didn't write in it for the week. And I said before that I was going to do a video on when you're going through hard times, how it affects your planning. And I still do want to do that. I just haven't gotten around to it. When my late husband died back in 2018, there was that week that I just left completely blank. And it like, I know when I look back at that, I know why I left it blank. And when I look back at this, I know why I left it blank. So it's okay to do that, is my point. I love this so much because it's yellow, I guess, and be kind, right? What I did here was I went in the kitchen and I found a top to a breadcrumb container, and I took that off and I made a circle around it, like I traced around it, and then I moved it a little bit and I traced around it again. I moved it a little bit and traced it around again. Now I could have done this freehand and it would have looked more doodly, but I sort of like the look of how it's like perfect circles, but in different areas. I really like that a lot. And I took some big letters here. Oh, I colored these. So these were bright red, like shiny letters there. And I colored them in with the black acrylographs and I made black letters, which was kind of cool. This was when I was practicing lettering. I was going to practice one word a day, and I hate my lettering here. have trouble with it, my brush lettering. Okay, so I was still having trouble this week getting back into my planner, but I used the Jungle Vibes stickers, and I like this one. It's not a fave, but I think it's kind of cute. And then finally, I was getting back into my planners, and I decided this week, since I was just getting back into my planners, that I was going to use some big stickers because it was going to take up a lot of room. I wouldn't have to write as much. I would only write the necessary things, and I did that. And that's all right. Obviously, I didn't get a lot of my to-dos done, but I did that. And since I was still feeling really down, I put a lot of motivational quotes in each one of these. And it was nice. It kind of made me feel slightly better, like maybe 1% better, but it helped. Okay, I'm back in fully in on the week of March 15th, and of course, St. Patrick's Day. These were stickers from, I don't know, Hobby Lobby or something. They're just generic stickers, but they're really fun, don't you think, with the plaid and everything. And I love like pink and green together, so I decided to do that. And I really like the spread. So sometimes if I do a lot of colorful spreads in a row, I want to do a neutral spread. So because I like both, but I prefer the color, but I like neutral sometimes. And I had just gotten the Modern Year sticker book, so I brought in like lots of neutral stickers here. And it's a lot of writing this week. Also, I used an Archer and Olive stamp to make these boxes, and I think that's really cool. So in April, I decided to change up my Currently page and do something different. So someone on Instagram had done this, and I sort of went off what she was doing. I forget exactly who it was. I'm sorry. I know who it is because she's one of my patrons, and I can't remember who it is, but sorry about that if you're watching. So I took questions. I wrote myself questions. What are you reading right now? What's your latest big purchase? What's a fun memory from March? What are you looking forward to? And I really like that. I liked the prompts that are a little more detailed than the regular ones. So I thought that was fun. And these stickers are from another sticker book. They're not Happy Planner. They are something I got at Tuesday Morning, and I think it's like an American Crafts sticker book, and I forget the name of it. So in April, I decided I needed some self-care, so I decided to put one self-care prompt on every day of the month, and I took the stickers from one of the latest wellness sticker books, and each like color is a different category. So for the week, I did one category for each thing for the whole entire week. And then I would write in what I did for that week in that category. And it was nice. It made me refocus on my self-care. And I actually used that for the whole month. And I was really pleased with that. Refresh your soul. So for this week, I did something different because I really like to switch it up as much as possible and try new things. So this time I thought, I'm just going to take big sections and put flowers in them. And instead of doing two sections like the same, I decided one section was going to be big, one section was going to be more horizontal. And I think it turned out so cute. And that's the good thing about the big planner is that I have room to do this kind of stuff. Because if I was using a classic, I couldn't do that. So I really like it. I think it's perfect. And then I'm back in the brights again. So I had a couple weeks of not super bright. This one was pretty bright, but I decided this week again, so I'm taking up a little more room. I think that's what I'm doing here too. What was this one? Well, this one was not like that, but I'm finding that I like it when I don't have to, because, okay, here's the real truth from me. I don't really need a big planner. What I need is a classic. As far as how much I have to do in my personal life, because it's mostly personal, I really only need a classic. But I love decorating the big. And so some weeks, I also love, so I don't want to say this is fake, what I post on Instagram, because it's not. This is all my real plans and everything, my real to-do lists. But some weeks I would struggle to fill it up. Now, I like a real filled up planner at the end of the week because I like posting them. I like how they look. And if I'm being honest, it's hard for me some weeks to fill it up. So then I'll write bigger things and like, so really I need a classic because I don't need as much room, but I can't decorate it as much as I want in the classic. And I can't like use bigger stickers in the classic because then I won't have enough room. So I almost need an in-between size between the classic and the big, but it doesn't exist. So I use the big because I want to be able to decorate a lot and still have a lot of room to write. But on weeks like this, I guess I didn't have a lot going on, and I thought I'm going to take up all this space so that I don't have to have as much to write. And I don't think that's the only reason I did it. Because I was like finding it difficult to fill it out all the way. And I don't have to. I could just write what I needed to write and just post it. But I like how it looks. Like I love looking at it. I don't know. Anyway, I decided to letter this because I felt that way. Life did give me lemons, you know, those last few weeks there. And I was like, why not make a post out of it? I mean, why not make a spread out of it? And I really like it. I love the colors. And I love lemon spreads. So that's a favorite. It was Bumble's birthday. Okay, and then this one was the new Good Vibes sticker book. Good Vibes? I think so, yeah. And it had these washi strips. And instead of putting them this way across the lines, I thought it would be fun to make like these kind of patterns there. I think that's really different and fun. And then it was Earth Day, and I decided to do an Earth Day spread. And these came from the washi tape shop. They're really nice. These like big leaf stickers. And they come in like a pack. So I used those that week. If you get anything from the washi tape shop, you can use the code Bumble10 for 10% off there. Anyway, I like a blue and green spread. I hadn't done one in a while, and I thought I would do that. So I used some of these animal stickers and the leaves and the trees. Oh, these came from washi tape shop. They were in like a little box full of like little die cut stickers. Anyway, I really like this one. And then this one's a favorite too. So I'm getting back in my groove, right? So it took me a little bit. Now I'm like in the groove. And this came from an old divider. So I was repurposing a Happy Planner divider, and I cut out this big leaf from the divider, and I decided to place it in the middle. And then this is the new Out for Adventure sticker book, and I made a big scene, and I love the colors in this so much because, like I said, I love pink and green. So, and Mike and I got back together. I feel like I'm talking too much, and if you're somebody who hates a lot of talking through these flip throughs, I'm sorry, but I feel like I'm being way too chatty and I'm not shutting up. It is what it is. So here's my May currently page. It's cute. I think I used the Sophisticated Florals sticker book, I think. Wait, was it that one? I think. Not sure. Oh, look, this matches this. I didn't plan that. Okay, and then here we are into my May monthly. We used the new Plant a Happy Life sticker book from the Plant a Happy Life Be Happy box, and it's super cute. This one was a little bit of a struggle, I remember, but because it was such an interesting color combo, it was a little bit different. Like blue and orange and green. I'm not sure I ever did a spread like that, so it was a little bit challenging, but I really like how that turned out. And I used the washi tape from this box from the washi tape shop, which like is my favorite grid washi tape box. And yeah, so I really love that one. And then this one was the new, what is it called? Seasonal Type sticker. Wait, no. Was that Seasonal Type? Oh my gosh, I'm getting confused. No, it was something else. Was it? It is Seasonal Type. Okay. Yikes. There's so many sticker books that come out, I forget the names. I love this one. I combined, squares and rectangles with circles, and I think it's so pretty, and the colors are really pretty. I love this one too because this is the week we went to Nashville, and I printed out a Nashville scene, like city line from just somewhere on Google. I Googled it, and some fun clip art from Nashville. And after I picked these, I decided to do the rest blue and orange and like this same tan. And I love this. Again, this one came from this set, and I love that washi tape with it. It just like pulls it all together, and Bumble can't get out. I took letter stickers and I wrote Nashville there too. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby. The problem is she wants me to go out there too, and I'm not. I'm filming. Oh boy, she's crying now. Okay, so this was the Free Spirit sticker book, and this was a week that my patrons challenged me to, I think it was my patrons. Oh, I guess we had a challenge on our Facebook group on Patreon where use your least favorite stickers, and I really don't like the Free Spirit ones that much. So I used these, and I still don't like it. So I think if I don't love it, when I write in it, I'm not writing a lot, and I'm like, I didn't even post this one after the pen because like I just wasn't feeling it. Also, this is the week that I got back from Nashville, and like I said, that week was so busy, so I wasn't like worried about, this was like functional. I wasn't worried about pretty handwriting and all that, so that was just for me. June, currently page, I switched it up again. What did I do for May currently page? Okay, so I was switching it up. So I did favorites that week. I mean that month. Favorite songs, favorite TikToks, what I watched. Oh, just categories. And then this time I wrote I statements. I need, I want, I love, I keep, I can, I think, all that. I kind of like that. And I like these sophisticated florals, letter stickers, and the gray. That all really appeals to me. So June, I never wrote in that. This was, obviously, I went to Florida that month and love this Archer and Olive washi tape. I think that's so pretty. Then I used the plant stickers again because I love a good plant spread. And there's a cat there. Again, I was so busy, so freaking busy getting ready for that vacation that I didn't do super interesting lettering this time. I just sort of like did some big bold black lettering, and it works. So then I'm back doing the fun lettering again. This was the week that I was in Florida, and I think I filled this out in Florida too. So I didn't bring both planners. I think I brought like a big Happy Notes, and I put this in it and the classic spread in there, so that it was just a little bit. I didn't bring like my heavy planners, but this was fun because it was like, these were stickers from the Wrong Going Places sticker book, because I remember it was like real beachy, and there were so many colors in it that I just decided to really just put color all over my page and have fun with it, and I think it turned out so cute. And I printed these out from the internet, just like pictures. Okay, so wait, what happened to, uh-oh. Okay, I think the other half of this, wait, let me get my planner. The other half of it is in the new planner that I switched to for July because like I was separating them into 6 months, and this is the other half of it because on the other side was the next week. So, okay, so this is what it looks like. Let's just pretend that's together. And again, I was pretty busy when I got back from Florida, real busy, so busy that I didn't do like the colored lettering or anything with this one, but this was the new Disney Be Happy box, and I had cut this out of like a vision board that they put in there, and I put that down. These stickers were in there, and I like it. It's not perfect, but I like it. There's a knock on the door. All right, Allie just came home. So, oh wait, why did I... Okay, so that's not even the end of June. This was the end of June. I don't know why this was in this other planner. I don't know. But anyway, this one, I use these Archer and Olive stickers, and I think it's so pretty. Obviously, it doesn't go with the yellow, but whatever. And again, I've been super busy lately, so this is not like a pretty lettering. It's just like a absolute necessary stuff that I'm putting down. And that's kind of how it's been because Heather was getting married, and we were getting ready for that, and I just got back from vacation. So it's been a little bit more functional for me lately, like just throwing things down. And that's okay. And I will get back into my like fun lettering and stuff pretty soon as I catch up. So that is it for me. I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. And I guess I'll see you in my next one. I try to do the flip throughs monthly and then like one every 6 months like this. Let me know if you like that format. And this was a long one, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.